In 1883, this was the intersection of Race and Water Street in a young but burgeoning Cincinnati. On the corner stood Sam Goldborough's saloon at 118 Water Street. His neighbor to the east was Anna Malloy's grocery store at number 116. These were simple, three-story structures roughly 14 feet wide by 60 feet deep. Above the first-floor businesses were rooms mostly occupied by transient workers who came to Cincinnati to find opportunity. They were nestled in an assemblage of buildings on the west end of town, along unpaved roads interwoven with rail lines. This densely packed area of Cincinnati suffered from numerous hardships, including disease and fires. Being a low-lying terrace along the river's edge, it was coined the Basin because of its susceptibility to frequent flooding. The two greatest floods of the 19th century occurred during Anna and Sam's time here. Early in 1883, the Ohio River crested at 66.4 feet. The next year, floodwaters crested at 71.1 feet, completely covering hundreds of residences and certainly creating obstacles for the businesses in the basin. Sadly, after surviving more than 50 years of commercial ups and downs, many of the structures along Race and Water Streets were finally vanquished. They were demolished in 1905 to make way for construction of a train depot and the expansion of the Louisville and Nashville Railroad, which connected Cincinnati to New Orleans and hundreds of towns in between. In the 1960s, the train depot itself would be razed and rail yards removed to make way for the construction of Riverfront Stadium, a new multi-purpose venue that would be shared by the Cincinnati Reds and the newly formed Bengals football team. The stadium and surrounding parking lots would further entomb the history of Water Street. That is, until the archaeological dig at Site 33 HA 780, part of an early phase of the bank's development. After digging through the layers of concrete at the surface, the excavation team used hand tools to uncover two foundations, roughly 16 feet by 40 feet, of what seemed to be structures from the mid-1800s. It was determined that these stone walls were the foundations of 116 and 118 Water Street, Anna's store and Sam's saloon. The dig recovered more than 600 artifacts, mostly dating from 1850 to 1900, and included ceramics, liquor and beer bottles, a copper spoon, a pocket knife, the porcelain hand of a child's doll, all providing a glimpse into the life that early Cincinnati residents experienced. Today, crowds stream out of the Andrew J. Brady Music Center and down the steps in the direction of Mehring Way and into Smale Park. Many pass unknowingly the former intersection of Water and Race Streets, where a century earlier, customers stopped at Sam Goldborough's saloon or shopped for groceries in Anna Malloy's store before the banks.
To view the artifacts from the Race and Water Street dig, or to find out more about Cincinnati's past, visit the Cincinnati Museum Center at Union Terminal, or visit them online at cincymuseum.org. To discover more about the banks, visit thebankspublicpartnership.com.